Hello and welcome to the Dragon Den. I'm KingofDragons 5000 and today I have another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball GT, Pan, and Giru. Getting Pan and Giru out of the box, the first thing to notice is that they are incredibly small. Despite them being such small figures, there's still a lot of details packed into these two figures. Pan is going to come with 4 very expressive faceplates, and 2 hair pieces including a calm style and a dynamic style. Several sets of hands for style posing including a pair with a ki blast, a set of crossed arms, and finally her backpack. Pan also comes with a new alternate face for the GT Kid Goku. As we take a look at Pan, it's a very faithful representation to what we saw in Dragon Ball GT. The proportions on Pan are much better than the Superheroes Pan, and I'm really glad they got the scale right. Having a look at the head sculpt, it's a very good likeness to Pan from GT. She has this determined look on her face which is done very well, and I like the line work on her eyelashes. The tufts of hair coming out of her bandana are nicely sculpted and they are a separate piece of plastic. And the bandana that she is wearing is nicely sculpted with a lot of folds and wrinkles going all the way down to the tie on the back. And of course the back of her hair is peeking out from her bandana. Pan is going to be wearing a red shirt that does expose her midriff. Despite being a rather simple shirt, there's some detailing in here, especially with a line work at the bottom of the shirt. We do have a couple folds and wrinkles near her collar, and they actually did paint her collar yellow. Her shirt does continue onto her arms where the sleeves are done in that same red plastic. And just like with her collar, the ends of her sleeves are painted in yellow. Her very skinny arms are going to be a very nice skin tone, and they go all the way down to her purple gloves. Pan is going to be wearing a black belt which looks really good, especially with the copper buckle in the front. She also does have a chain which goes from the front of her belt all the way to the back of her belt. And she is going to be wearing these beige colored pants which once again have some impressive detailing. You can see the seam works running up and down the sides, as well as the pockets in both the front of her pants as well as the back of her pants. And her pants will continue just slightly below her knee where we do have her shins slightly exposed, and she is wearing a pair of purple socks. The socks do have some detailing sculpted in them, but for the most part they are going to be rather flat. Her shoes are going to be sculpted in this gray plastic, and they do have some surprising detail. She does have a strap that does run along the top of her shoe, and I really like the paintwork in both her heel and her toe. Overall, Pan is going to be a very well sculpted figure, and it's in line with her GT model. What little paint she does have, it's rather clean, and I really do like the detailing they put on her face. With the paint and details out of the way, let's compare Pan to our usual suspects. SH Figuarts normally run smaller than your domestic toy lines, but Pan is going to be really short compared to domestic lines and other 1/12 scaled figures. And when comparing her to the other GT figures, I feel like she is going to be a little too short. Pan is going to have a ball hinge at the head and a swivel at the neck. Ball sockets in her shoulders. Arms will go out to the side and do a full 360. A hinge in her elbow and a swivel at the sleeve. A ball hinge at her wrist. Pan is going to have a ball joint in the upper torso and a ball joint in the lower torso. Her legs will kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. A single bend in the knee. And finally, she's going to have a ball hinge in the ankle as well as a toe hinge. Even though she's not everyone's favorite character, I'm really liking the fact that Pan was done justice here in the SH Figuarts line. Although I do feel the figure is going to be a little bit too short, she actually scales nicely with both Trunks and Goku. The detailing on Pan is going to be quite impressive, as it does a good job matching her character model. And despite being a smaller figure, she actually comes with a bunch of accessories that actually work for the character. All the faces have this really nice expression to them, and they're all painted very cleanly. And I love when Bandai gives us dynamic hair pieces, as it gives Pan a lot more posing options. And even though it does list Giru as his own separate character, he's kind of just an accessory, and surprisingly enough, he does have some articulation in his arms. And I really do appreciate the fact she gets a new faceplate that we can have for the GT Goku. Overall, I'm going to say that Bandai has done a really good job with the GT Pan, as it's much better than that SH Figuarts Superheroes Pan. The main drawback to Pan is that she was a premium Bandai exclusive figure, so if you missed out on that pre-order window, you are going to have to get her from secondhand market. If you're a fan of the GT Pan or just want to fill out the rest of your GT collection, this is an essential character for your collection. And before you go, I want to thank you for watching another video here on the Dragon Den. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon, where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm KingofDragons 5000, reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.